What's going on, everybody? It's AG from Men of Order. Go ahead, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new here. If you have not done so yet, hit that like button as well for us. I got Chad in here as always, and John Ryan. John Ryan's coming in hot, 18-2 against the spread. But as he will tell you, might be a good idea to fade him because that record is unsustainable. But I'm just messing around. The man is on fire. He brings great insight to the betting world for all of
I'm
us.
not
And
fading him.
yeah, no, exactly.
I'm
It's
not
like
gonna
the
fade
smart thing to
myself.
do. Yeah, it's not the smart thing to do when he's as good as he is always and on a consistent
Right.
basis. But 18-2 is incredible, man. Congrats to you. Good
Thanks.
shit doing that. And hey, who knows? Maybe you will sustain it throughout the year. That would be something, wouldn't it?
That would be noteworthy. It
Yeah,
would
but
be
we're
pretty
gonna
noteworthy for the circa.
yeah,
That's for
100%.
sure.
We're gonna talk about the Bills Ravens game today. One of the biggest games on the slate. I'm kind of upset that this is a 1 o'clock CBS game with all the other games going on. I mean, Red Zone's gonna be electric because of that, but this is one of the best matchups of the year. You would think. The Bills are coming in as 3-point favorites in Baltimore. You can grab them. You can grab the Ravens as the underdog money line at plus 136 and the over unders at 51. What do you guys think about this one, Chad? I'll start with you.
How's the over under so low? It's only 51. Like that seems low to me. I mean, I'm just
I
probably
agree.
crazy, but I think these two teams have proven that they struggle to stop teams from scoring at times, and they love to put up numbers. So I could just see this being. I mean, unless this is just one of those like, they're gonna play it real conservatively so that they don't get let this game get out of hand, and they're gonna trust that they can win it in the fourth quarter. I just don't see them playing not this early in the season playing it that way.
Yep. John, you agree with the over under being a little low there?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we have a decent sample size now. Baltimore's number one scoring offense in the NFL at 33 a game. I didn't see that coming out of Baltimore, and their offense is not designed to outscore the other team. I could be dead wrong, and maybe their strategy shifted this year, but the offensive performance numbers are stretched to that overbought side of the equation. Points per play, number one in the NFL, 0.596, which is just outstanding. Points per play compared to Buffalo, who's number six, 0.427. And believe me, the difference of 15, well, actually, that's 17 one hundredths of a point is monumental.
Yep.
There is basically on that stat, there's no comparison between what Baltimore has done and what Buffalo has done. And last I checked, guys, Buffalo looked pretty darn good in terms of the execution of plays. So, the only thing that it definitely makes me think that the market is leaning us towards that under, and taking 50% of your bet that pre-flop before the kickoff, and then look for something. If we're wrong here in the first quarter and they go, first drives and it's 7-7, you're going to get a nice juicy like 58 and a half total, and possibly a little bit higher. So that's why you save the ammunition for games like this that could be very volatile because the offenses are so damn good, and they could start out like a house on fire and then calm down. And you want to take advantage of that. So nobody's holding a gun to your head saying you have to bet the whole $100 pre-game. You can bet 50 and then take advantage of the live bets.
Exactly.
So you see it.
100%.
You also see this as that under is set sort of unnaturally low, and it almost makes you want
Yep.
to take the under because something's fishy there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like
Yep.
I feel the same way. I feel like this is a little bit of a trap. That's hey, look at these two offenses. They really like hang huge numbers. This is going to be a 75-point total. Like, no, probably not. It's probably going to be 45, 42, something crazy like that. We're going to be 21-17. Because one thing that a lot of times we tend to forget because we can get enamored of those Kansas City Buffalo playoff matchups and how many points they put up. But let's not forget, teams that like to put up points, they like to take a lot of chances too, which means a lot of deep balls that don't get caught, that don't connect, and some third and longs, and then some 3 and outs. So you could have some dueling 3 and outs as well. And then the other thing is if you're in a game and you have a 4-point lead, a 7-point lead in the third quarter, you're probably going to now, you want to score to keep up, but if you've got the lead, you're going to kind of hold your cards close to the vest, and you can see teams try to chew up some clock and do some short possession passing and draw play, run game type stuff to keep the chains moving and just chew up clock, and before you know it, the clock gets away from you and the score is still low. So
the interesting part to your point there, Chad, is that both of these teams struggle to get a run game going if it's not their quarterbacks. In that situation, we saw that type of situation bite the Ravens in the ass.
That's why I said
a couple weeks ago.
Passing game or draw plays, because they don't. They're straight up I formation single back running game is trash.
Both sides. So it's possible. Yeah, but John talked about the Ravens offense. I just wanted to mention also in this matchup, the Bills are the third best scoring offense. So it all lines up to this over-under being a little low. So I guess our best advice right now, since it's early in the week, is before Sunday, keep an eye on that over-under line, see where it's going. We're all kind of staying away from a side angle at this point, at least, because of that over-under looks fishy. So keep an eye on that. Play your cards right. Use that John Ryan pre-flop, post-flop strategy, and that could probably work for you. John, we appreciate your insight, brother.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Got it.